There was a moment in the middle of combat when you actually said you gave up. Surrender is an outcome far worse than defeat. I won't tolerate that kind of weak behavior from a Saiyan.
Right, I'm so sorry.
Never forget what you are, damn it! Where is your Saiyan pride?
My Saiyan pride? What does that mean?
It means strength.
Oh, well then, I'll try to make myself stronger, just like you. Not to presume.
Set your sights higher.
Alright, what if I told you anime was the biggest motivation for self-improvement? Yes, anime is the biggest motivation for self-improvement. This weird, gory, perverted show that gets played all around the world. I actually think anime is a very complex piece of art, unless you're watching something like Prison School. Prison School is very perverted and fan service. We're not talking about animes like that. We're talking about anime strictly like Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, Assassination Classroom, etc. Animes like that. And a perfect example of this, one of the three, it would be Naruto and Dragon Ball and One Piece, right? Yeah, you heard me right. I said Dragon Ball. My big three for me is personally Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Naruto, and it's not even debatable. I don't care. Now with Naruto is basically the story of a kid being born and his father sealing a beast in him to save the village. It was basically out of his control, which a lot of people in real life have stuff that go on in their life that is very out of their control, which is very relatable. So boom, Naruto has this beast trapped inside of him, and all he wants to do is be a respectable person and be the Hokage, which Hokage is the leader of his civilization. But people fear him due to this beast being inside of him, making him a social outcast. A lot of people can relate to in real life. A lot of people in high school want to be respected and admirable by other people, but people don't respect them and they bully him. So boom, what did Naruto do? He could have sat there and gave up and ended it all? No. Instead, he put the work in and got the respect of people in other civilizations and got the respect of people in his village and became Hokage. This is a perfect example and can be used as motivation in real life by, might not be respected by many today. Get your ass in the gym, work hard, go on a career and get that respect and be admirable by other people. Perfect example, perfect motivation. Then we have Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, Goku is a perfect example of pushing yourself past your limits physically to get stronger, just to challenge yourself. You take this in real life by challenge yourself in real life by putting yourself in uncomfortable situations to become a better and stronger person, which everybody wants to be at the end of the day. You know, you gain knowledge and experience, you become more valuable as a person. And then on top of that, we have Vegeta and Goku's rivalry in Dragon Ball, to where Vegeta does not want to be too far behind Goku or even inferior, to where Goku surpassed him to a limit to where he can't even compete. It's a competing relationship. Vegeta sees Goku do something Vegeta wants to do and he wants to do it better. That's what real life with friends who are very competitive, they want to be the better one. Oh, I want to be stronger than you. Oh no, I want to be stronger than you. And it's a back and forth relationship. It's no hate involved. It's a very respectable thing, and it's what keeps two people going forward and pushing each other to get better. As well as we have with boom, another example, Baki was more so just, Baki was the perfect example of physique. People really got interested into it and it became a TikTok trend because people in the show had a very nice physique, and oftentimes it was a whole trend on TikTok that got many people into the gym and actually got the right, you feel me? As well as with Dragon Ball, I forgot to say this as well. After Dragon Ball Super came along, it more so became more of a mental game, which is real life. Real life, it's not only a physical game, it's a mental game. You have your physical and mental game on point, you are a very, very dangerous person, you feel me? Life comes with up and down struggles of things you have to overcome. Your mental becomes very important. As with Dragon Ball, they more so stopped focusing on becoming physically stronger and they started doing meditation to make the mind become stronger. As in with real life, you're going to be put through situations where you can't just fight your way out of it. It's more so, are you going to break? It's more of a mental game. And then we have boom, Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is another great example of how the world can be fucked up. You're gonna have to make these tough sacrifices. Now, Attack on Titan was two civilizations in war fighting each other, but depending on what side you're on, you have the perception of you're doing the right thing. How all wars go. The tough sacrifices of kids and innocent people having to be killed for the greater good of their society. Tough situations like that are gonna have to be made. Maybe not to that extreme, but definitely in real life, you're gonna have to make tough calls to where you have to cut someone off or, you know, leave someone behind that you really cared about, or they might have betrayed you and feel some type of way, but you have to keep on going and let that sacrifice go. Another good example of a good place of motivation would be One Piece. Hey, before everybody get on me, I definitely meant One Punch Man, not One Piece. One Piece, you have the main character basically put in 100 push-ups a day, 100 sit-ups, and run a certain amount of distance every single day for years on years. And this shows consistency basically by he put in all this work. Now his work shows for it, and he's OP as fuck. Literally, the show's called One Punch. He hits people one time, and they're done for. Now, anime, how can this motivate people around the world? With everything I just said, this can motivate a lot of people because a lot of this stuff in these shows are very relatable to day-to-day life and can actually be used as a lot of kids in high school walked around doing the Naruto run or doing Kamehamehas or, you know, hand signs and things like that because they wanted to be like these characters. Now, a lot of these characters go through hardships and they didn't just spawn OP as fuck, and you can really use this to become a better person by pushing yourself, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, never giving up like a lot of these anime showcase. I'm not gonna give up. About when they're getting their ass beat and they're getting fucked up, these niggas get back up even though they might be in mad pain and they don't want to give up. A lot of these characters start off like a lot of us in real life. We start off bitching, crying a lot, and then they turn into cold motherfuckers by the end of the show. And that could be us or people in society. We start off young, naive at the world, and we just bitch a lot, and then we go through a lot of experiences to where it's like, all right, this is just how the world works. It's called growing up and growing as a person.